got light tackle on here. Ooh. I gotta get my net out. That's a nice white bass right there. Nice one. So we're gonna put him. We're gonna put him on the pool. Take him to the highs. Got another one. Got another one. So we came over here below the dam. Wasn't too much happening in the trees, so we got over here by the dam, fishing over the rocks. So I'm got my cork right above the rocks, throwing minnows and starting to pick up some white bass down here. Opening the dam now. The water getting ready to start running. Just now starting to come out. Uh-oh. Gonna get a little action now. I don't know what I got right now. Oh, man. I don't have a 4-pound test line. This is. Oh, I got some cheese right here. Hey man, look at this thing. I don't know what this is. Big catfish or something. All I got is 4-pound test line. I don't know what it is. Ain't no way I'm gonna get this fish in here. I just want to see it before it breaks off. Gotta be a catfish. I don't know what it is. I ain't got but 6-pound test line. On the jig. Probably a catfish. Yeah. I got a jig on here. Let me see. Welcome to the show. Oh, man. Catfish, man. Whoa. This is big. I don't even know if I'm ready to do it. caught this big catfish on a crappie jig. 4-pound test line. Got my drag real loose so I don't break the hook. It's still open. Whoa, this is close. I just wish I could let y'all see it before it break up. Check this out, man. Look at this. That's a crappie jig in his mouth. Look at the size of that catfish. I'm using crappie jigs, and this is a monster flathead. Look down in his throat. I'm not lying to you. Crappie jig. 4-pound test line. Look at the size of this joke. That's a big one. All right, welcome back to the show. Unfortunately, Big Boy died, man. The catfish died. I don't know what happened. I don't know if I just stretched him out, but he just started coughing up all this blood and all that stuff. You see, it's, I don't know if you can see that, but there's a bunch of blood start coming out, and he died. I don't know what happened. I don't know why he died so quick. I've never had a catfish die that, so I was gonna let him go. But you keep watching the show, ain't no telling what's gonna happen. And I told y'all, I'm not the average guy. That's why I have my own show. Thank you for watching the Schofield's Outdoor Show. So apparently, Big Boy gonna be some nuggets. So I'm gonna have to make it happen. It might be too big, bigger than what I would normally keep, but we're gonna have to make it happen today. So, yeah, he dead. The boat moving, but he died. Big Boy, not breathing, nothing. I don't know what happened. All this blood chunks started coming out. I don't know. So I don't know what happened to him. But anyway, thank you for watching Schofield's Outdoor Show. This is how we do it. And so we'll see you next time. So I think we got another fishing trip coming up. Taking some guys out, I think tomorrow. So stay tuned to that and we'll see what happened on that. So once again, like I said, thank you always for watching Schofield's Outdoor Show. All right, finna cut this catfish up. The one that I didn't want to kill, but he died. But we might be getting ready to fillet the San Jacinto River record flathead catfish on, I think it's 4 or 6-pound test line. I don't have time to go try to find no scale or certified, but I'm sure when I looked it up, they don't even have one for the record, so I probably would. If I entered it and certified it, I'd probably have the record. Same thing with that big, huge alligator gar that I caught. That probably would have been the San Jacinto record as well if I would have registered and all that. I don't care nothing about records. I break records every day. But anyway, check this out. We finna fillet this catfish. And Big Boy, I don't eat catfish this big, but he died, so we're gonna get us some catfish nuggets. So check this out. Now, the funny part about it, my brother, he wants this head. He wants to make catfish head soup. Hey, that's how we roll. But anyway, I'm gonna try my best to fillet this big boy out. I got a lot of slime on it. I wish I would have did it the other day. But so we're gonna go ahead. Try to do the best we can. Normally I have my gloves on because these knives are so sharp and I don't want to make no mistakes. I done slipped my hand open before. So anyway, here we go. This catfish is really too big, but he did. Always try to cut away from your hand. Get all this meat right here. Whoa, big boy, he's sliding off the table. Watch them fingers, boy. If it had been a smaller catfish, I'd be almost through with this one. So I'm cutting around these ribs. I don't want none of that rib cage. And end up cutting that off anyway. We don't eat bones at my house. We don't eat around fish bones. My kids don't know nothing about picking bones out of the fried fish, so. All right, so that's one big fillet. And now I'm gonna fillet this off of the skin. So I'm gonna do it in half. So I'm gonna take this part, I'm gonna go down, fillet it right off the skin. So all I got is a chunk of white meat. Set that to the side. And we're gonna fillet this side off. Took all the skin off. We don't want that, throw that back in the cooler. So all you got is a chunk of white solid meat. Now I'm just gonna cut this all up, cut these two big pieces all up, and just make catfish nuggets. So we're gonna put that on ice, get the other side off. And I'm gonna take my machete and cut the head off. If he wasn't slippery, I could have laid him to the side and filleted it. You know what I'm saying? Just filleted him off the side, but he's so stiff, I put him. Hold what you got, big boy. Do the same thing right here. Oh, this son. Cut this meat off the skin. pure white meat. Now, see, like here, I cut it a little high because I really don't like that red bloodline. It gives that fish a fishy taste. Right here, I got real close to the skin so you can see the red bloodline on here. So I'm gonna cut that off. But on this one, I came up a little high so I cut away from that red bloodline. It's straight white meat. So now I got all the meat off of Big Boy pretty much. And now, hey, look, a lot of people are gonna say, man, you wasted a lot of meat. I don't want this belly meat. I don't want this meat out the cheeks of his head. I'm gonna let my brother deal with that. All I wanted was these straight fillets off of Big Boy. And that was it. That's the backbone. A lot of people love the backbone. Man, I have a freezer full of meat. And I don't want to say that I'm wasting meat. I just don't need all. I'm just not going to use. I don't fry the backbones. Some of my people call it the frames. I don't fry that. I don't want that. All I wanted was the chunks of white meat. That's why I'm saying I hated to kill this fish just to do that. But this fish died. I don't know what he died from this fight, whatever. But I've never had a catfish die that quick. So he just laid there, coughed up all his blood, and then he just died. But anyway, that's about it. I might turn it over, start cutting off some of the belly meat just to look at it, but I don't really like that. I'm gonna let my brother deal with that. I'm gonna give him all the belly part. I'm gonna give him the backbone. I'm gonna give him the head. He's gonna eat the head of this catfish. And me and my family, we're just gonna eat the fillets. So there you have it. Big Boy, crappie jig. You know, so I know everybody got their way of doing it. And I know what you're gonna say. That's just the way I did it. It is what it is. Thank you for watching Schofield's Outdoor Show. Get your t-shirt, Schofield's Outdoor Shirts. Shoot. Bless you. So here it is. This big head. This is what I did. I just filleted all the meat off of the backbone. So all I get is straight pure white meat. We're gonna make nuggets out of that. And all the rest of this is going to my brother. The meat off the belly, the head. He's gonna make catfish head soup, and I wish I could get that on video, let you see that, but my brother's kind of like a chef, so he's gonna do that. Looking at you, boy. So anyway, thank you for watching Schofield's Outdoor Show, and that's gonna do it. Big thick piece of meat, so we're gonna cut it in half. We're gonna fillet the fillets. I'm just gonna cut it in small chunks. We're just gonna fry these chunks just like this. Like that. We're just gonna season them back. I might even cut this in half. Yep. Just chunks like this. I'm gonna cut this one in half too. And then I'm just going to batter these up, season them, batter them up, and fry them like that. A lot easier to manage. It's gonna be good though. I'm telling you, I wish y'all could join us when we eat these little nuggets. Man, it's gonna be awesome. Oh, that's gonna be nice. Cut this bloodline out right here. Man, look at all these nice chunks of catfish. It's gonna be, oh, it's gonna be right. Oh, that's a bone right there. There's a bone in that piece. So like I said, that bloodline, we're gonna get rid of that. So we're gonna fillet this bad boy down again. I don't like all that red bloodline. We'll let the cats eat that. More chunks. I might even invite some people over to eat some of this. Maybe one Sunday after church or something. Got all these catfish fillets. Got all these nuggets. I might even make them smaller than that. That's gonna be good right there. So we're gonna rinse all this off, season it up. This big piece right here. See how thick that is? We'll cut that in half. Ooh, look at this white meat. I might let y'all see me fry this up too. Today's Friday. I might fry some fish today. Now, all that other meat, like I said, I'm gonna let my brother work with that. And spoil. All I want is the good stuff. So there you have it. A bowl full of fillets. It's gonna be nice catfish nuggets. Now, as far as the other part, turn him over. This thing is so slippery. We're gonna go ahead and gut him now. Oh man. See, this is what I'm talking about right here. This is why I did not want to kill this fish. This is why I was going to let this fish go. Even though I knew it was a big fish, this fish is full of eggs. Check this out. So this is why I didn't want to kill this fish. You see that? These are all eggs. This catfish getting ready to spawn. All of these little individual eggs, there's thousands of them. She would have spawned, and there'll be more baby catfish, more flatheads in the river. Look at this. Look at how many eggs are in here. I did not want this fish to die. I really want to put this fish back in water because this is why. Big fish like this, they are the breeders. They're the ones that reproduce. Look at that. I know smaller catfish will, but look at this, man. Both sacks are full of eggs. Potential more, thousands and thousands of more catfish would have been in the river. That's why I hate doing this, man. I'm just really, that's just a bad deal. All right, so I'm gonna take all the guts out. And so all this belly meat, I'm gonna give it away. To my brother. Man, look at all this meat. That's a bunch of meat right there. All right, so I got it laid open. Get all the guts out. And these precious eggs. I know we do a lot of killing on Schofield's Outdoor Show, but we do try to be conservationists as well. Do a lot of killing, but at the same time, we do a lot of preserving as well too. For the future, so you can have something to continue to hunt and fish. So this is the air bladder right here. kind of tough. Cut that out. Oh man, that's kind of tough. All right, so now I'm gonna take all of this meat right here, all this belly meat. My brother is going to work wonders with that. Big old chunk of belly meat. I'm gonna fillet that skin off of that too. I'm leaving most of the ribs on here. But he don't mind the ribs because he don't mind eating through it. He old school, baby. He ain't got no problem eating that meat around them ribs, the bones of the fish. I mean, the dude finna eat the head. Man, look at all this cheek meat in here. I gotta get all this meat out of here too. Whoa. This is a big old chunk of meat. Whoa, boy, get back up there. Look at that chunk we got out just out of the cheek. On both sides. All right, then I'm gonna take a machete, I'm gonna chop that head off, give it to my brother. So he's breaking it down. I'm gonna fillet this meat off of the skin. Still got skin, and I'm gonna fillet it off of that. This is all belly meat. It's good, don't get me wrong. In fact, I might eat it. So I see how good, but I'm gonna give it to my brother because I told him I'm gonna give him some fish. So we'll just cut it like this. Cut it off of the skin. Look at that. Straight chunk of meat. Beautiful meat off of the belly. Slide it over. I'm gonna cut it off of here. Beautiful. Big old chunks of meat. I'm gonna let him work that out. I'm not gonna cut it up because I don't know how he wanna do it. Look at that belly. Skin, so we cut that off on. You know, and go throw it in that pond. If you watch my other video where all them big old crabs are in that pond. So I'm gonna take a lot of that down there and let them eat that. All right, we're gonna fillet this off the skin right here. Ooh. Look at this, man. Look at these big old chunks of meat from the belly. This catfish had a lot of meat on it. Take this compared to what I took off and what I'm finna give my brother. Man, that's a lot of meat on big old girl. Which I hated. That she died. Cut this bone off the tail. Straight meat, baby. I wonder if I could fillet it off of the skin too. I don't know, I'm gonna let him do that. He might want to, let's see. There you go. I got that. That's straight meat now. I'm cutting that belly skin off. The skin that's the lining of the belly. So I'm gonna cut that off and just, so he ain't gotta worry about that. This is straight meat too. Ooh, that's a lot of meat. Normally if it was small catfish, man, I've been filleted 3 or 4 catfish by the time I finish with this. Doing this one. Cut this belly meat off. That lining of that stomach. Look at this. This is a whole nother pile of meat compared to what I did over there. This is a whole nother. There's a lot of catfish off of one catfish. Let me show you this, plus all of this, plus all of these fillets. I can cut them up in small chunks for a little catfish fry. Look at that, man. That's a lot of meat off this catfish. So I'm just gonna stick this over here, keep it divided. But this is good. This looks real good. And then I'm gonna chop the head off this catfish with the machete, and I'm gonna get that to my brother and let him make the catfish head soup. I'm gonna try my best to get a little video of that. Him, because he's gonna split that head open and try to get a little video of him making this soup. I'm gonna try. He don't like to let his secrets out. But anyway, thank you for watching Schofield's Outdoor Show.